Hello everybody, welcome back to some Oblivion Remastered. Now this intro may look familiar because it's basically how we started the last part, but this time there won't be an Oblivion gate there, uh, hopefully. Also did some research, 100% not supposed to be an Oblivion gate there. It is a bug, new to the remastered version because, how can you not remaster stuff and break the game more than it was originally or add new breaks to it? So we are heading in more or less the same direction, but there is another location that I also want to stop by just to say that I was there. It's unfortunately probably down a bit. Ah, there it is. Not quite as far down as I thought it might be. But yeah, it's another Hestra runestone. This time we are not going to accept it. Lady Smooch. Wow. Lady Smock, not Smooch. All right, that's a better. Morning Glory. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a quest and a location in this part, which, you know, most of the time when we do a quest, we'll also be doing a location since, they're kind of tied together. A lot of the time you usually got to go somewhere to do the thing that the person asks you. I mean, realistically, that's all the main quest of pretty much every video game ever, every RPG. Pretty much every video game ever is go somewhere and then do a thing and then go somewhere else and do a thing. Sometimes it's go somewhere and find a thing, and then sometimes it's go somewhere and kill a thing. Yeah, etc. I mean, look at most RPGs, especially like JRPGs, are like go to a place to find the thing so that you can then go to the place to kill the thing. And then, a bunch of stuff usually happens in between those two, but yeah, we are going to Ayleswell here, as you can see just up the hill, to pick up a quest, and then we'll be doing that quest, which will also clear us a location. And even though we are doing a quest and that, odds are won't be very long. No. Man, look at this place. It's rather empty, don't you think? Weird, where are all the people? Ah, here we go.
Excuse me. We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be
Yeah,
wondering why you can't see me.
can see a
We
little bit.
are all wondering the same thing.
What happened?
Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty is definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing. We can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful.
So who is Ankatar?
He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt.
I'd argue that you're not invisible, but more chameleon 95%.
We'll see. Good day.
All right. So yeah, that's the quest. There are a few houses in this town, and
Oh,
obviously we have.
hello.
What's going on with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago.
There you go.
Annoying
Thankfully, my Ring of
creatures.
Detect Life does let me make them out a bit, and also maybe they are just straight up invisible, and it's the ring that's letting me get like the little bit of a shimmer there. Because yeah, I did not see her. Oh, although no, maybe that wasn't somebody. Anyway, but yeah, so everybody there is invisible. Although I don't know what that marker is for. Drop the quest. Yeah. So here's Fort Caractacus. Uh, I don't. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say I don't really see a path down to it, which is weird because I mean it's a fort. Theoretically, they had to get down to it. I don't think that you would ever build a fort here, right? Like if you're gonna build a fort here, you'd build it on the top, not down here, because like enemies could very easily come at you from above and have an angle on you. Okay, so something's detecting me, and all things
away. I don't want whatever you're selling.
Who said that? Man, I really wish this detect life was further than, what was it, 25 meters, 25 feet or something? It's like no fucking distance.
I told you to leave me alone. Go away.
No. I refuse. No, that's
Oblivion
just...
take you.
Hello.
What is it you want from me?
Yeah, I see you now.
Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why?
Because everybody in Ayleswell is also invisible.
Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind, I don't mean to bore you.
Just tell me how to reverse it.
You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually.
Eventually.
Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more.
Lord.
There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research.
They can't wait for a year.
Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah, here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine. So?
Oh my god, his You know what? It's worth it.
That's just the thing.
Oh my god, also. Okay, I'm gonna say joking course.
Don't, please, I'm sorry. Don't waste your flattery on me. I doubt it. Not bad at all. That's right, exactly.
Now?
Yes, just read the scroll in the middle of town. It should work. Although, just in case, it might be best if you wore this ring while you were casting the spell. I make them myself, very useful for this kind of research. Not that I think anything will go wrong. Serious side effects are highly unlikely.
Alright.
Bye.
So yeah, if you don't persuade him up enough, he won't give you that ring. And then I don't actually remember what happens if you cast a spell. It's alchemy. I'll take that. What is this one? And Guitar's journal. All right, this one I'll actually read. 12th of Rain Hand. Today I begin Rain's Hand. Okay. Begin my great project on the spontaneous generation of life. I expect that there will be difficult days ahead, but if I succeed, my place among the great mages of history will be assured. 23rd. Still not able to even reproduce Empedocles' results with maggots. I'm beginning to think his reputation is overblown. 3rd of second seed, Tertus. Empedocles was right. The mistranslation of sunlit to scorching heat explains my earlier problems. From now on, I will work only in the original Daedric despite the risks. Freitas, mid-second seed. Local peasants came by to complain about the noise. I promised them that all that was behind me, a pleasant if dull-witted crew. Morndus, I think. The experiment today went better than expected, although the number of rats produced was surprising. They were all remarkably docile, just as Malham predicted, although only I have ever proven it empirically. Midis, villagers again, more complaints. You would think they'd never seen a rat before. They are starting to become a real nuisance. I run into a terrible snag. Galarian's ninth law appears immutable. The total life generated cannot exceed the cube of the source. This line of research may prove a dead end. I must reread Empedocles for any hint that he was able to circumvent this barrier. The locals are becoming insufferable. While I was walking in the woods, some of them broke into my laboratory and spilled the solution I was preparing. Nearly a full quart of purified imp gall wasted. They did not seem to grasp the absurdity of a crowd of unwashed peasants with dung on their boots complaining about the smell. It is well past time I did something about this problem. 2 days later, I dug up the notes from my permanent invisibility thesis. No time like the present to put theory into practice. The spell worked. Not perfect invisibility, of course, Vonto's third law, but it was more powerful than I expected, and there were none of the side effects that Professor Treverne had predicted. Haha, even in my youth, I was already outstripping my elders. Now I can get back to my real work in peace. So yeah, they would just annoy. To be fair, all things considered, a guy like him, a bunch of villagers constantly annoying him, and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking make myself invisible. And you know what? That is a much better response than, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking kill them all or something, you know? The doors of Oblivion. And Mystery of Talara, and that increased my conjuration, which is now at 6. And then Mysteries of Talara. I'm only gonna read like journals in that, because the rest of these books, while interesting, if I were to stop and read every book, not only would I very quickly potentially lose my voice, but guaranteed get like a sore jaw from all the talking, because I can barely record like 4 or 5 videos in a part without just like my jaw starting to hurt from all of it. Oops. It would take absolutely forever to get through like, well, any Bethesda game really, because I was gonna say like an Elder Scrolls game, but even in Fallout 4, there's. Well, actually, is there a lot of books in Fallout 4 now? Come to think of it, I don't know, because you have magazine. I don't think there is actually books in Fallout 4. So yeah, I'll stick with Elder Scrolls. It would take forever to get through an Elder Scrolls game like that. All right, got that. Russet felt shoes. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. I was wondering if the stuff in here was going to be invisible. Aha, conjurer. What do you have? Gold trim shoes. Mage's robe, steel daggers. Good enough to take, and I'll take the potions. Well, it's nice to know that his invisibility didn't extend down. I'm curious though how it is that his invisibility managed to extend all the way to the village, and yet it it didn't extend down into the fort that he was living in. Like, it's very odd. This is a long ass fucking corridor. I see you on the other side of this. Nope. Nailed it. Oh, that's a scamp, not an imp. Iron dagger, yeah, that one's not worth it. Although, to be fair, considering that this is apparently going to be conjurers and imps, I highly doubt that I'm actually going to have that much weight to worry about in here. Iron helmet, 6 and 25. I shall take that. Yeah, alright. Where? I'm looking at the map to this place. I'm trying to figure out where the. Okay, I think I know where I am now. Not entirely sure how I got here, but I think I know where I am. Oh, also, I keep forgetting. Boop, I can just look at the map and figure out where I am. Derp. I keep forgetting that I have a local map because, like, I gotta give it to them. The local map in this game, way better than the local map in Skyrim. Like, the local map in Skyrim, when we were, like, in caves and shit, I found to be, like, absolutely worthless. Like, just completely. Um, but, like, this one here is much more detailed. Sorry, Mr. Conjurer, but you need to buff your health a bit, or get you some magic resistance, one or the other, before you come to face me. Or, you know, keep some stuff conjured just in case somebody breaks into your fort. Oh, wow, that one fucking shot up there. Okay. Wow. The locks are being very generous with me today. And scythe, shovel, and yarn. Gold and a soul gem. Alright, well that was pointless. Nothing in this one. Alright. I think that might be the entire fort then. Like I said, very small area. And technically, don't even need to come out here to do the quest. Or in here to do the quest, I guess would be correct. Because all the good loot, as in the 2 skill books, are alright. Okay, tried to sprint up the hill and somehow got slower, but whatever. Was just in the other part of the fort, also outside, so I mean. Oh yeah, there is one thing though that I want to do, because apparently he will give me another scroll if you. Apparently, if you use one scroll, wow, that was way further away than I thought. If you use a scroll and it not the right way, he will give you a second one. So we need to go into here. Ankotar's Ring of Protection. It doesn't actually say what it does. Eternal, Alchemy. Oh, reverse invisibility. Quit. Now, if we can find him again. He was running around the bottom floor last time, I think. Last time we saw him, but he theoretically should be over here. Ah, yes, there he is. And
Good to see you.
wait. Before I do that, I'm hitting the wrong button. Oops. Do a quick save. But it wasn't in Ayleswell when I did it, so I need to ask Ankatar for another one. Ayo, you are
Look
now
what you've
visible.
done! Spoiled my invisibility! This is my reward for trying to help the wretched villagers?
Hey, can I get another
What do
spell?
you mean you need another one? I believe the instructions were very clear. Stand in the middle of Ayleswell and read the scroll. Hard to believe that anyone could find that too complicated. Lucky for you, I made a backup scroll. Here, but I don't want to see you again.
Thanks, Ankatar. Alright. So with that, we can now go and actually do it. I just wanted to see what he actually did if you cast the spell to reveal him. Oh wow, that must be important. Wonder if that's a Daedric place. Maybe. Oh my god. I want to say that this is very much not how it was in the original, but it seems like they in the remastered version, your characters do not like slopes. Alright, so it wants me to cast a spell here. You know what, if it fucks up, I'll just say fuck it and reload the save to do it. And he can stay invisible. I've used the scroll Ankatar gave me, and the people of Ayleswell are once again visible. Would likely congratulate me on my success. Yeah, probably. So yeah, it weighs 1. It's worth nothing. So I mean, oh right, I forgot that that's what it was. I don't actually know if there's a use, like, if there's any point to it after this. I doubt it, but hey, look, they're visible. It's the Serethi sisters, weren't there Serethis in Skyrim too?
It's you.
There's like a farm.
My brother goes on and on about you. I know you saved us and everything, but it does get tiresome after a while. Typical Altmer. Thinks the whole world is made for his convenience. If I had my way, we'd go down there and burn him out. Let him find some other place for his little experiments.
It's a bit much.
I'm done talking to you. You really enjoy this whole hero thing, don't you? Everybody fawning all over you?
Not really.
I'm not like that. I'm through talking to you.
I do believe that I'm through talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, there you are.
I
Where the
can't
fuck have
tell
you
you how
been?
good it feels to be able to see myself again.
Oh, it's all Serethis
My
here.
sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible.
I mean, they're still there. It's not like you can't
Friend,
hear them or anything.
You are welcome at the Ayleswell Inn anytime, free of charge.
Cool.
We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess. I hope it stays that way. Yes. Be
saved
seeing
him
you.
talking about me all the time, according to his sisters, and yet his disposition towards me is only 61. All right. Well, that was our quest end location for this part. Uh, I'll go sell the very tiny amount of stuff that we picked up. And yeah, I don't know, where are we going next time? Next part, no, that's too far north. It's outside of the roads. We'll be going to, oh, back into the sewers, actually. Uh, Going to the Imperial Sewers north exit. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more